we were working with the pelvic clock, and we're going to continue that in this somewhat less lengthy lesson. So, to revisit this image of the pelvic clock, let's just start first with your navel. Let your weight transition down through the middle of your belly where your navel is. So that may take a slight shift in your intention with the help of different parts of your body. The weight can be coming down through your feet and so on. And notice, where's there unneeded effort in this intention? Is there any unneeded effort in your forehead? Or maybe between your shoulder joints and your ears? There may be other areas where you notice unneeded effort. And then let your weight shift to 12 o'clock, which is just about an inch or so closer to your head and your navel. As if you're allowing the paint, that imaginary paint underneath you, to be laid down on the paper there, and then let it come back to your navel. And try this 5 or 6 or 7 times. And if you ever feel like you need a little, break, you can always just pause and let the weight just go where it goes without any intending at all. And then when you're ready, you just try it again. And could that be a little smoother, a little easier each time that you set out on that journey? You can have a little pause between each one of those explorations. Just a little moment. I'm usually just letting my weight come back to its neutral place. Or you can pause with your weight coming down through your navel just for, as long as the movement took. And then when you're ready, you ease your way through that. If you feel like you need to just rest altogether at any point, you can do so with your feet standing, or you can let your legs out long. Letting this movement be as easy as possible. If you feel like the distance between the navel and 12 o'clock needs to be a little smaller to let it be equally easy, then you can always make the clock a little smaller. Okay, then just rest with your feet standing up for a moment. Unless you feel like you need your legs out long. You can have your eyes open or closed, it's up to you. Mercifully, the lights are not on today. Sucking the juice out of one's soul and eyeball. And then bring your weight back down through your navel. And now just journey from your navel down to 6 o'clock, which is about an inch further away from your head than your navel. And in so doing, can you just allow this movement to be even more smooth? Noticing in that little journey, if there's anywhere along the way where things jump a little bit, or where they numb out a little bit. And that's fine, if they do, you just notice that, and the next time, see if you can let those places become a little more even, a little more easily colored in. Is legs out a long, long time. Take a rest. When in doubt, take a rest with this work. Where you feel like exertion. It's a good sign that it's time just to knock it off and just take a rest. We want to avoid duty with this work. Then stand your feet one at a time, as easy and lazy as possible. And when you come back to your feet standing, you may feel that it's helpful to readjust how you're laying slightly. That's okay. You want to be comfortable as possible. Although the work itself may not always be, quote, emotionally comfortable. It might be very uncomfortable. Physically, though, we want to avoid physical discomfort. Okay, so now let's just try that, connecting those two together. So let your weight come down through your navel. So we're just doing a little review. And let your weight shift to 12 o'clock. And then once you get there, you come through the middle of the clock, through your navel, and down to 6. 4 lights rather than 1 light out of 10,000, for example. You go ahead and stand your feet again one at a time. Okay, and then bring your intending down through your navel. And then once you're there, find your way to 12 o'clock. And just feel your way around the clock. Going to 1, 2, 3, one number at a time, all the way around the clock. Taking a nice, easy journey, seeking to find as circular and even and smooth of a journey as possible. And once you get all the way around, back to 12, then just take a little pause. You can just let your weight come back down through you without any particular intention. And after you've paused for at least as long as that journey took, then you will try it again. So this is going to be a little different for everybody. And some people are going to take a lot longer than other people are. And then when you're ready, try it again. And try 3 of these. Now, if you are really a lot slower and you don't get through all 3 before I give you the next thing, don't worry about it. And if you do more than 3, you feel like, oh, I've rested and I'm ready for another one, then you could do that, or you could say, nah,